Follow him on Threads at threadsdeanobeidallah. CNN. Most of the headlines about former President Donald Trump's legal troubles last week focused on developments in 2 of his 4 criminal cases. Dean Obeidallah CNN Last Monday. In the case of overturning the 2020 federal election, U.S. District Judge Tanya Chutkan imposed a narrow gag order to restrict Trump from making public statements attacking potential witnesses, prosecutors and court staff. Later the week, there were potentially significant developments in Trump's criminal case Fulton County, Georgia, where he is charged with 13 felonies related to allegations of attempting to subvert the 2020 election. 2 of Trump's co-defendants in that case, Sidney Powell and Kenneth Chesebro, have pleaded guilty to various charges and promised to testify on behalf of the prosecution in future trials, including Trump's. But the case that could pose the biggest threat to Trump's candidacy in 2024 is not a criminal case. Rather, it's a case in Colorado that not only got some bad news for Trump last week but is also scheduled to go to trial this month. This case involves a lawsuit brought by a liberal watchdog group behalf of 6 Colorado voters seeking to block Trump's removal under Section 3 of Fourteenth Amendment for his role in events leading up to attack on U.S. Capitol January 6, 2021. The court aims to block Colorado from participating in 2024 primary elections because of amendments provision that disqualifies U.S. officials sworn to protect Constitution from future office if they engage in insurrection and/or aid or console rioters. On Friday, Colorado District Judge Sarah Wallace rejected 3 arguments by Trump and the Colorado GOP to dismiss the case before its scheduled October 30 hearing date. One of strongest points Judge made was his rejection of argument that state officials have no discretion over who gets on ballot if a political party wants that person listed. If the party can elect the candidate it prefers, without any oversight, then it can theoretically nominate anyone, regardless of age, citizenship, place of residence, Wallace wrote in his decision. She added, "Such a comment is absurd. The Constitution and its eligibility requirements are not suggestions left to political parties to decide at their sole discretion." And Wallace, likely to Trump's chagrin, cited a 2012 opinion by Trump-appointed Supreme Court Justice Neil Gorsuch, when he was a federal appeals judge, to support that point. In this case, Gorsuch wrote, "States have the legal authority to exclude from the ballot candidates who are constitutionally barred from running for office." However, Wallace did not conclude that the 14th Amendment could be used to remove a presidential candidate from primary ballot or that the Secretary of State had authority to consider such a question. These issues and others will be decided at the upcoming hearing. But this case, if successful, could pose a greater threat to T.